We want at Agency VA to do something different than all the other VA companies. All the other VA companies treat their virtual assistant like a number that doesn't have a personality, a number that doesn't have a family, just a number. Well, I didn't get in this business and build this company to create numbers. I got in this business to work with people. I got in this business to help families. I got in this business to make the world a better place. And our world at Agency VA gets better when your guys' lives as VAs get better. That's how we all rise together. And so it's important to me that we start showing the world the good things that are happening to our people. And before you can have anything good, sometimes you experience a little bit bad. We will kind of just do a question and answer. So Marites, is that how I say it? Marites?
Yes, boss, that's right. But
Oh,
you can call me Marie.
Marie. Oh, thank you. Thank
Right.
heavens. Making it easy because I would sit and mess up your name this whole call. So Mary, tell me a little bit about your life before you started working with Agency VA. How were things?
Well, before joining Agency VA, I was an operations manager back in the BPO industry. So I devoted most of my years in the BPO industry for like more than 10 years, 12, I think. And like what you mentioned earlier. I felt like just going to work, go home just to rest, and maybe eat, take a bath, and go back to work. So that was my life like for 12 years. Then after the BPO, I was an online tutor. So I changed my path, and I enjoyed being an ESL teacher. However, um, Kyle or TL Kyle actually mentioned that we do have opening in Agency VA, and he said a lot of good things about Agency VA. So when there was an opening as a VA, I said I don't mind starting from scratch. So I was referred by TL Kyle, and I started as a VA here in Agency VA. And after 6 months, I got promoted as an RTA, and on my 6 month, I got promoted as a TL, the first TL in the telemarketing side of our agency.
Okay, Marie, did you know Kyle before he referred you? Did you guys have a friendship?
Yes.
Well, explain that. What was your friendship before he referred you?
Actually, we came from the same company before joining Agency VA, Alorica. So I was the manager of Kyle, and we still get in touch. Even with my other agents or even the other TLs, I still have communication with them. So yeah, that's actually our relationship, or how was I endorsed here or referred here in Agency VA.
All right, Marie, and I want to talk on a couple things that you said to help better extrapolate and let people understand. Marie used two acronyms. She said she worked in the BPO industry, which is the acronym for Business Process Outsourcing. It is a call center type environment. It's a very common term used in the Philippines, where Marie is from. Then she said after she was in the BPO, she then worked as a tutor in ESL. ESL would be English as a second language. So essentially, she was helping people learn English. And so she has now gone in that environment and then ESL. And then it looks like at Alorica, her and Kyle were together. And Kyle said, "Hey, I got this opportunity over at Agency VA." What were some things specifically, Marie, that Kyle told you that helped you feel comfortable in moving over?
First, the management, Cal mentioned that people in agency VA, they are approachable and very helpful in terms of the training. Um, Cal started with really no much of experience in insurance, but then again, because of the help and guidance of the management in agency VA, Cal was able to do his job. Again, being efficient and at the same time in a timely manner. So that's what I want. Because back then, when I was still an operations manager, like what I mentioned before, we also want to help our people. No one is really ready for any position, but then again, we're there to help them and to guide them. Opportunities, it's all everywhere, but then again, how ready we are in terms of jumping in and do the task. So again, I agree to what you said that we are here not only for numbers, especially in the telemarketing. I know for some agency they don't really coach people, especially for sales. But us, we want to make sure that we also mentor, we hone our people, not only delivering performance or numbers, but at the same time, making them be consistent for them to at least keep the job. I mean, that makes you consistent and that will make you have a stable job, even here in agency or maybe even outside the agency.
Marie, quick question for you. So it sounds like you were Kyle's manager, and then Kyle referred you and became your manager. How was that?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, it doesn't really matter if you will start from scratch. I proven myself back in the BPO or again in a call center. That's made me a manager. But then again, here I am willing to again start from scratch and maybe Cal will be my manager. It doesn't matter because again, I know for sure with the skills that I have and with the guidance of the people around me here in the agency, I will be successful and maybe, step up the ladder again after a couple of months being here.
Well, so we got some pictures. It looks like here on this. Someone created this. Oh, it looks like April. April created this Word document here. Um, so it shows here before. Is that the one to the left? Is that your home before, and then after is where you moved to?
Yes, before we are actually renting two units as Kyle is actually with service and I'm with telemarketing. So we want to make sure that, we have comfortable workplace. But then again, we moved to the new house. We don't own the house yet, but then again, because of
Wait, I
agency
gotta
VA,
understand. Are you guys together?
Yes, that's
yes.
correct.
Oh, okay. Why didn't you say that at the freaking starting? Okay. So you guys are a couple. Okay. Are you guys married or boyfriend and girlfriend?
No, no, we're not married yet.
Your boyfriend and girlfriend.
That's right.
Okay, Kyle, you got to get to work, it sounds like. So how long have you guys been boyfriend and girlfriend?
We've been
Almost four
together for
years now.
almost 4 years.
3 years?
Almost four
Four.
years.
Almost 4 years. So your boyfriend told you about this job. You were your boyfriend's manager. And then your boyfriend's like, yo, come over to my side. Now I get to be the manager. And you're like, okay, okay, I'll come over. But how long are you thinking, Mari, before it goes back to where it was to where you're his manager?
Well, to be honest, when I started here, I not yet decided to really join the agency. I was so vocal with that because I'm enjoying really what I'm doing, like teaching Vietnamese, like engineers and at the same time kids. So I said I left the call center and I'm not really sure if I want to go back to quite similar setting. So but I can see that Cal is enjoying and less stress compared to what we had back in the call center industry. So I said, maybe why not? Because I miss coaching people, like talking to several customers. So I said, yeah, why not? I mean, let me go ahead and join. And I trust my partner, so that's why I said, why not? Why not give it a try? because he's happy and having a great time with agency VA.
Kyle, who told you about agency VA?
Well, I just found a Facebook post of Clarice in Agency VA, and to be honest, well, the interview process was not really streamlined by that time. So Clarice and I got the chance to talk to each other, um, know more each other personally, and because of that, I trusted whatever she shared with me about Agency VA, and that's why I chose agency VA among the other agencies that I found online.
Interesting. So that actually goes back to like another part of why we do these calls. It wasn't as much, she told you like all the cool stuff at work, but it was because you had the opportunity to get to know Clarice personally.
Exactly.
And that is, the personal side of what we do is really the cool part. I mean,
Mm.
to have the understanding, and like I can't tell you how excited it makes me that a young couple, was renting a place before, and then they, you guys work and get stuff going, and then you purchase something, and now you have something that, should you guys choose to get married, and should you guys choose, to have children and stuff, you've got a place for them. And so that's the cool part about what we do. Oh, nice. What do we got going here? Before Kyle was modeling for motorcycles, it looks like.
Yeah, I still have that
He was a
though.
motorcycle model. Kyle was a motorcycle model.
No, it was mine. It is mine.
Nice. So before you were cruising, dude, I've seen the streets of the Philippines. Cruising around on a motorcycle would be scary.
Right.
That would be.
100%.
And they have those little ones that have the three wheels that are really fun. What are those called again?
Tricycle.
Yeah, that dude, but they call them something like I can't remember. It's not a taxi. They call it a tricycle. They call it something else, something funny, something a,
Pedicab, isn't it?
a what?
A
A
pedicab.
pedicab?
A pedicab. Yeah, a
Yeah.
pedicab. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. So okay, so you guys, well, geez, and in the motorcycle, it probably wasn't as comfortable for Mari, to be with you. Now you guys can go both enjoy the car. How's that been?
Well, aside from the business that I have, um I get a chance because of joining agency VA. I was able to save up for something that could make our lives more comfortable. Um, Way back when we were still using a motorcycle, I'm really having a hard time buying some groceries. Imagine Marie carrying like six grocery bags, and then I'm driving, so it's really hard to balance. And when it rains, I really have to stop on the side of the road, and then sometimes I just tell her to just take a grab, or in the US it's called Uber.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of expensive. So that's why I tried to save up while I'm sending my brother to college. Well, I'm also trying to save up for our house. So um since I got the opportunity to become a team leader here in agency VA, I was able to save up more, um so that I could make way for something that could help us make our lives more comfortable. So that's the reason why I got this Toyota Corolla, um and decided to keep the motorcycle that I have, in times of something that I need to go to urgently. I still have a motorcycle wherein I could squeeze in myself during, the traffic.
That is so freaking cool. Okay, April, can you pause for 1 second? Okay, so let's catch up here. I think you guys are now warming up and understanding what the purpose of this call is. And these I've done calls like this before, and at the starting, it almost feels like a job interview. It's not.
Mhm.
It's just getting to know you. It's getting to know people. It's getting to know what you love, what you like, how life was, before, and the hope that we have at Agent CVA is that life is getting better and that we're able to help along the way, Um, so that's more about like, yeah, because like at the starting to not even know that you guys were a couple, like I'm like, what the hell? They're both in the picture. Like so this is good. This is great. This is awesome to me. So Kyle, why don't you keep going? So you were saying, and you guys communicate with each other as well. I want this as kind of like an open conversation. If you were, you know, sitting with your friends talking about this stuff, what are the things that you guys would say? You know, relax, take a nice deep breath, enjoy yourself, smile, have some fun. This call is not, you're not nothing bad. It's all good. So go ahead and again, the fill of this call, what I'd like to achieve, because we're recording this and we're going to make a series about this. I want the company to learn who you are, to learn how life's gotten better for you because of Agent CVA, to learn, you know, that thing that you were saying with holding the grocery bags. That's really cool that now you don't have to do that. That paints a picture because probably a lot of people in the United States have never heard of anything like that. They've never heard of like having to get on a motorcycle and hold, you know, grocery bags. Like I've been to Philippines, so I have seen it and felt it, but the majority have not. And so if you can explain like things like that are really wonderful. And then now you don't have to in the rain, you know, go out and Marie can just relax in the car, listen to some nice music and, you know, get the groceries. So that's wonderful.
Well, yeah. I think I've shared enough about the what this picture is showing us. Because I mean, having a car is really not a necessity for me. Before the pandemic, but well, when the pandemic hit, I found having a car very convenient because right now the public transportation is limited or really not available as of this moment. So getting to one place to another is really hard, especially if you're on a motorcycle here in the Philippines. You are very vulnerable to checkpoints. And when I mean police checkpoints, most of the time, even if you don't have anything, any violation, they will try to find something with you so that that they can get something out of you. But now that we already have a car, um it's really not that hard to visit her parents because her parents are living from I'm not really sure how far it is, but we're living here in Caloocan right now. If you visited Makati, so that's where her parents are
How many
staying.
minutes is it? How many minutes does it take to get there or hours?
I must say it's approximately 2 hours.
Oh, nice. So it's a long
Yeah.
drive.
Exactly.
And it's like
Considering
22
the
to
traffic.
25.
So considering the traffic going there, it's really going to be a hard drive for me and Marie if we're just going to use our motorcycle, not considering the weather as well. Sometimes it's too hot because if we're having a sunny weather, sometimes if sometimes it's going to be too cold if if it's really raining hard. So one thing that I want to share though, aside from this picture, because I think I was able to explain its purpose already, like bringing us from one point to another. I want to let the world know as well that one of the team leaders of Agency VA striving, is working hard, and I'm doing everything that I can so that I get to keep this job, improve myself, and on the other hand, um, make sure that my brother finishes his university. Because as of the moment, both of us are already an orphan. Um, in some cases, becoming an orphan is a good thing for the others because they get to inherit what their parents saved up for them. But in our case, we didn't have that. So when my father passed away, like I think 2 years ago or almost 3 years ago, um, it was really hard for me to save up when I was still working in the BPO industry. But when I went back to the kind of job that I loved before, which is the freelancing or the home based industry, um, I was able to save up again, um, buy things for myself, and also make sure that I got enough to send my brother to college. And as of this moment, he's already um, he's already on his third year. Just one more year, and he's done with his university. So that's one thing that I really wanted to share to everyone when they say, so where are you working right now? Why are you just working at home? Why are you working for a US business? So that's what I'm proud about. When I was still working in the BPO industry, I don't think I can send my brother to college now that we're both an orphan. But because of agency VA, because of working with my client, I'm proud to say that I am sending my brother to college.
Kyle, I want to tell you thank you for sharing that with me. That is so incredible. That what you shared with me right there is the reason that me and Ben built this company. And to know that you had so much strength, to lead your family when your father passed away. What a great man you are, and what a cool thing. And to know that Agent CVA is helping you and your family, that is why we do what we do. And so we are stronger as a company. We are stronger as people as we're constantly helping others. And so it's really great that you embody that, and that is who you are. What a great thing. I guess it wasn't just the motorcycle modeling. I now see why Marie likes you. Um, that's really exciting. That's so wonderful. Well, is there anything else that you guys would like to share?
Um, well, I just want to do the second emotion with Kyle. Um, I've been in the call center industry as well for like more than 10 years, but because of how we feel about agency VA, like yes, some others think that if you are like working from home, you don't really you cannot save that much. But I would say that because of what we have right now, because of what we are earning, we came with a bigger dreams, I would say, like the car and the house, and we feel like we are secured and we can really save and at the same time be safe at home with our family because of the pandemic. So I guess that's what important for us. Again, yes, we are earning because of agency VA, but at the same time, we felt like we are family and we are secure and we are being taken good care of. And again, that's what important. I mean, you can always apply to several agencies, but then again, what's important is that what will keep you stay and what will make you stay in that agency, because again, even if you are good, if you have the skill set, but if you don't really stay in a company and contribute and be part of their success, you will not really feel or even have that kind of fulfillment and achievement. I guess for me, that's what I've learned. Even if I got um, one of the high posts maybe in the call center industry, but then again, I don't have that kind of fulfillment and achievement just because again, it's not enough like you are earning, but what important is that you have also something for your family, and at the same time we are starting to get whatever we dream of because of the help of agency VA.
Well, that makes me happy. That makes me really happy, and I'm proud of both of you guys. Maybe someday you guys will get married, and I hope that I can get notified or get an
Yeah,
invitation.
for sure.
Um, that would be awesome. I wish Philippines was closer so I could come and see it in person. It's far, and I heard that the pandemic stuff is getting a lot more aggressive right now.
Exactly.
So that's stinky. But man, what a great call. Thank you both so much. For the last 3 minutes, I would love to allow you guys, if there's any questions you have for me, I would love to answer for you. Anything at all, business, personal. I'm a pretty open book. So do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, I have a question for you, boss. When are you planning to visit again the Philippines?
So we were supposed to visit in April. So we were
Oh,
supposed to be coming in April, but because the pandemic got a lot more aggressive, we were forced to cancel
mm,
our
Oh.
trip. And so I think we'll probably reschedule for the winter time in hopes that the pandemic lessens, because in the United States it's lessening a lot. Like on April 10th in Utah, our
mm,
corporate offices, there will be no more masks. There will be no more.
Oh.
It's done on April 10th, and other states have already started doing that. Texas and Florida. So the United
mhm.
States is getting less with the pandemic, but I know Philippines is getting a little more aggressive. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try later at the end of the year. I love it there. I love the Philippines. When I went there, I spoke Tagalog fluently. Um, I said I learned salamat po, and then I learned the F word, but I can't remember what the F word is. And then no, this is funny. So like I thought I would be really kind to Filipinos if I braided the colors of the flag in my braid. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I thought it would be like a kind gesture, like show respect.
Mhm.
And I wanted to wear like a Manny Pacquiao shirt and like, have the braids going,
Mm.
but it looked terrible. And so it didn't
I
come
think
out
I
how I
saw that.
planned. But my heart wanted to show respect and love to the country I was visiting, but I failed. Any other questions?
I think that would be all for me. It's really a pleasure to have this, kind of conversation with the big man, the
The
big man of
big
Asian
man,
Vic.
huh? Is that a fat joke?
No, it's not.
Marie, do you have anything?
No, I mean, the question is the same because we had a great time, and whenever we have a new VA, especially in the telemarketing, I always share what we had, like before the pandemic, like we have the year end party, and we even have the Christmas party. So some of them they were really surprised because they don't think of. I mean, they never thought of we will have those kind of gatherings like in the call center. So yeah, I mean I'm so proud that we have those kind of stuff in the agency. So we have more time really to meet other people and have a great time with them.
It's really cool that you say that, and I'll end with this. So we're building our corporate, like our headquarters in Utah, and it's really fun in this Utah spot that we're building it. We want it to be like a Google campus or like a Facebook campus because agency VA is growing so rapidly. So we looked at what they have at Google campuses and what they have at Facebook, and at our new office, which we go into next month, we have mini golf, we have go-karts, we have a carousel, we have a gym, and then we have desks and computers, but who cares about those? But it's going to be a lot of fun. And a lot
Very
of my
nice.
friends said, well, what if the people at your office have too much fun? And I said, that's not a problem. Then they'll be happy. And if they're happy, they'll do great work. And so what
Right.
if I don't do it and they're not happy? And then they don't get experience. Like it's we work better, when we're happy. So let me turn this off really quick. This is my wife.
Okay.
Okay. Why is it doing this? That's really weird. Now it just said recording has started. Oh, has the recording just barely started, April?
Yes, boss. I just stopped sharing my screen.
Oh, dang. So now we learned. I like this better for the next when we keep doing this. I like it showing Marie and Kyle better. That's really cool. It
Yes.
was cool to have the picture too, but this looks really great.
Yes, boss.
Thank you, April. Excellent job for putting this together. Thank you, everybody. Guys, I'm here for anything you ever need. So what's going to happen is we have a guy named Ben Coles. He's our videographer. He's going to take this recording and he takes parts and puts it together and makes it. And what you'll find is like at the starting of this meeting, everyone was kind of tense. And so there won't be much at the starting. And then after, it was like everyone was like, relaxed and good. And so it will show more of that.
Perfect.
But as we do this more, you guys are the first one. You can tell other people like, hey, when you get on, you're not in trouble. It's okay to
Mhm.
relax, tell jokes, and play. So thank you guys for taking time to do this. It means a lot to me. The stories that you shared they help me continue forward to build this company. They help me continue forward to take this, to big heights, because this and you is why I do it. So thank you so much for helping me and giving me more information like that. And you guys have a freaking awesome day.
You too, boss.
You
Thank you
too,
so much.
boss. Thank you
Take care.
also.
Be awesome. Bye bye.
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 As we dance.